Yo, what's good, guys? We are back again for another trade. Okay, it is Thursday. We took a sell today. There was a really good buy lining up. It's just that I wasn't necessarily used to where the buy was, if that makes sense. I'll explain in the video. If you guys don't know, down below is Traders Headquarters. Going to the top, I'm not going to stop. My beard's coming in a bit. You know how it do. You know how it do, like we getting there, alright. But besides that, y'all, if y'all like this video, like and subscribe, because I'm not going to stop till I get to the top. And yeah, let's get straight into the video. Okay guys, this right here is a very hard area right now that I took a sell in. The reason why I say it's a hard area is because a few things. Price went above the weekly open, then came back down. If we go to the Fibonacci, right? It respected the 88.60% area. If it was to hit the 100% area or even grab this part of liquidity, I wouldn't have taken a sell. Although price was still close to the weekly open price, and it came back for the retracement and it was still valid. Although, on the flip side, the buy was looking really nice and smooth. Right here, the buy was looking so damn smooth. You all can see right now, price came down here, respected the 50% retracement, came all the way down to the 61% retracement, literally grabbed all of these 5-minute liquidities, and on top of that, there was a monthly open price. So that's why I think price can go both ways, although to the contrast of price moving up, the bias is down. But to the contrast of the bias is down, it could possibly also be in a range. So either way, I could be fucked or I could be right. I would like to be right, but how price is looking right now, it's not necessarily listening, but I'll only have to know through experience. And I potentially did miss a forward test that I had just here. This buy, I know I'm saying it when price is pushing up, but this buy was looking very, very familiar. Just from cutting out all of this, right? Cutting out all this. When price did something like this, came down first, then came up, I instantly knew that it was either I was gonna take a buy at the daily open. But then I put out the Fibonacci. The Fibonacci was like 61% retracement here, and guess what was here? A monthly open price. So that's why I thought definitely if it was gonna be a buy, it would either be where price is either respecting the monthly or the daily. But like I said, I wasn't too familiar. So that's why I put only a forward test. And look what happened. Price decides to push up to the weekly open price once again. And I'm just expecting the weekly open price just to be strong enough, as well as just everything there just to reject and push down. Because if it does, it makes my previous forward test invalid, which is great for me and makes me in profit. The reason why I took a sell here is because we are still in this downtrend. Although the only problem with this downtrend, which I'm now starting to realize, is I haven't put it in a good area at all. Probably the best sell to take would be up here. But right now I'm taking one right here. I can't undo my trade because I need to learn from experience. If price decides to drill down here, then I need to figure out why price drilled down here. I know obviously because of the weekly open price and all that stuff, but I honestly think the best sell area would be down up here. And the best buy area would have been here, or it would have been here. As you can see, if price continues to go up, my prediction, if price continues to go up, it's going to go all the way up here. So I would have potentially missed a 6.73, but I would have gained a new confidence. The confidence would have been that when price lines up really well, and it's a similar setup to before, it's a good buy. And if my sell wins here, it proves that my intuition is shit. That's one. Either my intuition is shit, or I just have to trust my strategy. My strategy can work both ways. The reason why I say this is because I have two biases in my mind right now. Well, it's actually three biases. One, it could be a complete downtrend. Prices came up for a big retracement, came back down, came back up, and this is where the sell could be for prices to continue going down, and it could just be like this, which I don't think is honestly the most likely. But like I said, I cannot take my trade out. I just have to see through failures so I can understand and learn. My second bias was I was waiting for a buy the whole time because price has been pushing down for so long that it entered the range phase. Price came to the bottom of the range, came back up, retested the monthly open price with the Fibonacci as backup, and also price going down first and up the next was a good signal. Let's just say that it was a good signal. My third bias is just price being in a range, and for two of the biases my sell is wrong. One of the biases my sell is right. So we're just gonna see which one's right and which one's wrong. If this one turns out to be really well, I'm just gonna assume that I just need to stick with my trade. If it turns out to be shit, then yeah, I need to listen to my intuition, number one, and listen to what the market's really giving me. Because right now, the market isn't looking too sweet. It really isn't. So I may personally be taking out right here. I know I'm just doing this because price is moving up, but in this situation, I wouldn't see price pushing past here. And if price does, I don't want to hold it, to be honest. So I want to cut this loss. Very stupid. I can definitely see if price was to push up. So I'm definitely going to put my stop loss just above these areas, because we may just call it. Like at that, we may just call it a day. Nothing too special. We just lose $9. And we would understand why we lost $9. Well, why I lost $9. Alright, because I do not expect price to grab liquidity, because there's no reason for price to grab liquidity. I guess it can grab this one and push down, but even from here, it's over. Like, I'm not going to risk it. I think price should have pushed down from here, and I think if price didn't push down from here, it's personally my fault, because price came all the way up, came above the weekly open price, and it had that whole 5-minute candle above the weekly open price, is all I'm saying. If price was to push down, I would suspect at least price to stay like touching the weekly open price for all candles. As for this one, it left a single one alone. Clearly shows now that this buy was the best area, and I missed it. So I may just call it a day, and we may just land with a little loss, but more lessons to learn, which is like the really most important part for trading. Just learning from your mistakes. This is a very annoying mistake because I'm telling you all, I'm not even lying, I really felt like price was going to take a buy here just because of how it was looking. It was looking very familiar, very in touch, if that makes sense. So if price does take a sell, it's cool, it goes with my strategy. If price doesn't take a sell, my feelings were right, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's a bit weird how price is actually not pushing down just yet. Also, another reason why I took a sell here is because I tried to I try not to get affected by the momentum that price had, the buy. So yeah, now I'm just gonna wait, see what happens. Hopefully if price pushes down for me, that's nice, and if it doesn't, it is what it is. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in probably 5 minutes or 10 and give you all the results. Okay guys, we are back, and this is what happened. Price just completely violated me. I took out my stop loss right here. The reason why I took out my stop loss is because I just didn't believe price was going to push back down just from grabbing this liquidity. I think price is just going to go all the way up from my forward test analysis all the way to the top here, and I just missed out on a good move. It is what it is. If price decides to reject this area and push back down, then I'm a complete idiot. But yeah, overall, I just don't think price is gonna reject just here, because I do think it's in a range. And if it's in a range, then this would be the desired area to target. So yeah, guys, that's really it. I'm probably done with taking trades unless price somehow zooms all the way to the top here for me to take a sell. And then I'll probably take a sell from here back down to the bottom or halfway, just depending on how price goes. Right now, I don't like how price is just rejecting it. But yeah, that's really what happened, guys. Took an L here. Very annoyed. I think I rushed it. Possibly did. Could have definitely been more patient. So lessons to learn in this trade here is just to be patient and don't rush things. No, even that, I think this was still a good trade. It's just wrong biased. Wrong biased. My bias probabilities were like obviously 30%, but it was just a wrong bias. So yeah, that's all I can really get from this, guys. Definitely should have probably taken my forward test, because it made a lot of sense. But then again, the sell here also made sense, but it just didn't look right. So yeah, guys, I'm going to leave it at this. Hope you'll enjoy. We only lost half the amount just because I cut my loss. If price decides to push down, then it's completely my fault, because I would have still been in this trade, but I just cut my stop loss. Yeah, guys, I'll catch you all for Friday. Peace.